I am excited practicing the hardware components of our mobile phone. So let's see what are the different type of hardware that is associated with our phone, and we'll be practicing our English in this way. Because I just don't want to take that traditional topic and learn about the things. If this is the age of science and technology, so this is I should be selected. I should select a topic in such a way that it should be it should be helpful as well as informations will be there. So this is the this that's why I am. Hey student, welcome back to my new videos. In this videos I have selected an interesting topic regarding mobile phone and its components. So I am very much excited to know what are the different components that is inside our mobile phone, because I am practicing English. So just I don't want to talk about that random topic, okay? Just I, as today is the age of science and technology, so I want to know what are the different components that are inside our mobile phones. So let's get started. So first component, that is chipset and memory, the main branch that carries out all instructions. So what are the different components that is inside chipset? That is CPU. CPU means central process unit. So whatever the mathematical operations we do in our mobile, that is responsible for CPU. CPU is responsible for to perform all those mathematical operations. Okay. Next is GPU. GPU means graphical processing unit. So whenever we are playing some game, watching videos, that time CPU is the main one who take care of all those things. And RAM, we know that random access memory. The work of RAM is to process the data, process the instructions. Whatever the instructions we are giving as input, its job is to process the instructions and give us the result. That is the role of RAM. And what is the next step is the ROM. ROM means read only memory. It acts as storage for our devices. Okay. So these are the role and work of chipset and memory. Coming to display screen, what is the role of display screen? We know that we this is the visual window for viewing and interaction. So the main role of a display is to show. It will take it to both act as input and output for the mobile. It takes as input whatever we are touching, right? Means we are giving some instructions. It is taking our instructions and producing the result and giving back it as output. So this is the role of a display screen. Next, coming to mobile battery, we know we are acquainted with mobile battery, the source of power of this entire systems. Without memory, without battery, the mobile is useless, right? So it provides us the energy, and basically it is made up of lithium, right? Lithium, that is the power of memory, mobile battery. So next is SD camera. We know about the SD camera, that beautiful selfie we take, and the memory we keep it the different type of videos we record. So this is the role of SD camera. It depends upon our budget. So how, if our mobile budget is good, then we can get a good camera. So it depends, it is just like budget friendly. It depends upon our budget, how much we can pay to have good photos. The electronic eye used for capturing images, correct? So it is nothing but an electronic eyes. So working flow of mobile phones. How does our mobile phone work? That is, first is power battery systems. Power battery, it is just switch on the whole systems. Next is the logic. Whatever the instructions we are giving, that is taken care by RAM, GPU and CPU. RAM take our instructions and it gives, depends on which type of instruction it is. If it is arithmetic, then it gives to the CPU, and if it is some graphical things, that it hands over to the GPU. So this is the second step. Third step is the display. Display is nothing but our output. So all components are interconnected via the motherboard circuit paths. So this is in the internal things that is happening inside our phone. So got my point how these things are happening. So let's wrap up about the things that today we learned. So what are the different things we learned? First is, that is system, CPU chip system. Inside chip system there are four components, that is CPU, central processing unit, GPU, general processing graphical processing unit, RAM, ROM. This is the chip systems. Display, we see that display acts as both input and output. It gives us visual output as a result. Battery provides us constant energy. Camera is the optical captures, and motherboard is connectivity. So hardware integration is completed by all these components. So today we came to learn, right, and practices. You, I practice English also through these components. So whenever as we, I am beginner, I know what are the things I have to take care of all those things, because whenever I am framing or making a sentence, it should be small, easy, so that I can easily convey my message to other, and it should not be rapidly, right? Yes, initially as I am recording my voice, it will be here and there, so fumbling will be there. Okay, so I just want to make as possible as clear and crystal clear. Okay, so and I want to make it engaging also, right? So that would be good for me. So in this way I'll put videos for minimum 60 days, and I want to make sure that my voice is getting clear, and my voice should be commendable. Commendable means there should be some command in my voice, so whatever I am saying, it should reach to other people in a nice way. Okay, in a polite way. There should be some polite, right? It's not that I am speaking English means there should not be aggressions. It should be conveyed in such a way that other person easily uh, get my message and he will reply. So in this way I'll practice my English, and this is the third videos. So just help me to make myself better, and you also just learn side by side, so that we'll grow together. That is my motto. Okay. Okay, bye bye. I am eagerly waiting for next videos, and hopefully you also join the next videos.